everyone, and welcome back to Psychology Eats. So what's eating you? Psychology Eats is here to help you. What's eating you? That ain't it. Anyway, y'all, I'm looking rough in these streets. Real rough. So I had to turn you around. Till I get myself together, honey. But I had to tell... Y'all saw the thumbnail. My girl, Wendy. My home girl. Wendy Bartholomew. No, I'm just playing. Y'all, Wendy. Don't nobody know the time and place for nobody's final demise. But you don't have to be a rocket science to see. Y'all, I'm about to go in the dollar store to see that Wendy is living in her last days. Wendy is living in her last days. And that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb. Because Wendy is allegedly back on that shit. And by shit, I mean white girl, ghost, booger sugar, cocaine. She using again. Wendy, oh my gosh. And her brother Tommy, you can't put daddy in the corner. I know daddy is 99,000 years old. I love their dad. Daddy, that was disrespectful. Daddy is the only one that can get Wendy to open that door. And according to the news reports, Wendy won't let nobody in her New York apartment. Her son done been banging on the door. Everybody over there banging on the door. And Wendy won't let nobody upstairs. Let me tell you somebody she will let up them steps is her father. Put daddy on a plane and get him to New York. Get him to New York so Wendy can open up that door and stop playing in everybody's face. Let me tell you something. Sometimes you got to do tough love with an addict. Trust and believe me, I know. I got... Professionally and personally, I know some addicts. And let me tell you something, I don't play with them. Look, this is what it's going to be. You do what you do, and that's it. But see, y'all got a problem because Wendy, she's too rich. And she don't want to listen. Now, according to news reports, her son has power of attorney over her. Little Kev, you needs to come up out of Florida and go deal with your mother. Allegedly. If you haven't. It ain't no way you watching all this shit and ain't in your own way trying to get your mother some help. I'm not even going to put that on you. Now, we do know half your genetics is your father, and your father ain't shit. And that ain't allegedly. Your father, Big Kev, ain't shit. And that's on period. Oh, Wendy, you look horrible. Horrible. Girl, you got me wanting to go over to Manhattan and sit out in front of your building and wait for you to slide on out of there, because I'm sick of you. But let me tell you something. That's what it is. When you're dealing with somebody that's an addict, look at Whitney Houston. I always say Wendy gives me Whitney Houston vibes as far as her demise. Wendy gonna take her little bony behind in that bathroom, get in that tub, and that's gonna be the end of Wendy. Allegedly, maybe. I don't know, because I can't predict the future. I don't know why addicts all of a sudden want to take a bath and then turn around and die and drown in the bathtub. Child. And Wendy gonna be up in that bathroom and in that bathtub for days before anybody, and she's so skinny, it ain't gonna take long for her body to start breaking down. Plus she got them cats. Oh, Wendy, let me tell you something. When you're dealing with anybody with addiction, anybody who knows anybody who has been around an addict, you know how frustrating it is. You know how time consuming the addict is. Just, the addict would just drain you. You gotta put the boundaries around an addict and what you're willing to accept and not accept. But when in this case of Wendy, she got too much money for people to take advantage of. Wendy, oh my God, today. That's my home girl. That's my Jersey girl. That's, that's my friend in my head. That's my cousin. That's my, excuse me, home girl. Dang, girl. And this ain't got nothing to do with the fact of her bringing tea and talking tea, and this is why this is why what happens when you talk bad about people, blah, blah, blah. Wendy opened the floodgates for all of us to talk tea, listen to tea, provide tea. I don't know why we like to hear other people's business, but we do. It is what it is. But Wendy, you ain't long to this world. Not the latest images I've seen of you. You ain't long to this world. You not. You're not long to this world, girl. And that breaks my heart. It does. It really does. But, Little Kev, honey, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how to help you to move forward. You got to get legal representation and a judgment to have your mom deemed incompetent. That's what you got to get. And then you got to be power of attorney. You have to be power of attorney over her health, medical, and her mental. Like, you got to make all decisions for her. Monetary. I don't know, it's a lot because you're a kid yourself. You're 21. You, honey, you have to. And keep your father out of it. You know what? Keep your goddamn father out of it. And your Uncle Tommy, too. Tommy, you know what? Sometimes I go over to Tommy's channel to see is this the day that Tommy gonna be making sense? And I ain't found the day that Tommy makes sense yet. Tommy, I'm sick of you, too. Oh, I'm so sick of you and that wife. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right, Wendy. You in my prayers, girl. Bye.